Hey guys, I want to welcome you back to the Sensu Pop channel. BT18 Dawn of the Z Legend Dragon Ball Super Zenkai Boost series, it's right around the corner, and what we're going to be doing in this video is we are going to be taking one of the starter deck. This is going to be red, and we're going to be doing a little upgrade. The theme of this red starter deck, Red Rage, it's about Dragon Ball GT. We are going to be having a pun leader, and then we're going to have a lot of GT cards, especially Son Goku Super Saiyan 4. If you're interested in picking up this starter deck and giving it a little boost, this is definitely the video for you. How we're going to be doing this upgrade is that we are going to be keeping it to the theme Dragon Ball GT, and we are trying to keep as many cards as possible to make use of as many cards as possible, right? So you can take a look at the deck list over here. This is right out of the box. The axes, we are going to be keeping all those cards here and removing those that are with axes. One of the key ways to improve your deck and to do a proper upgrade is to understand what your deck is trying to do, and there's no better way than to take a look at the leader. The leader, fortunately over here for us, is that it is very simple to understand. The first battle card that you play, you can choose it against 5k, and after getting the 5k, if it's 20k or more in its power, you get to draw a card. We're gonna take this and we are gonna be abusing it. Not abusing it, we're gonna make use of it in most of the things that we do, and we're trying to end the game with that. The first set of cards that we are going to be adding into the deck, it's coming from BT18, especially designed for your starter deck Pun, so why not? We need to add them. The first card is going to be Pun United Emotion. This card, it's a one cost 15k. If your leader, it's a Pun. Yes, our leader, it's a Pun. So when you play her, it's a 15k. It gets 5k, so 15 plus 5, this is 20, you get to draw a card. When you swing with her, when her power is 20 or more, that means the first time that you're gonna be swinging with her, she becomes she can search a Unison, she can search one of the cards that you need into your hands. It is a really good card, definitely fall off into the deck. The second cards that we are going to be playing is one of my favorite cards, new cards to be included. This is going to be Great Ape Son Goku, the Aggressor. This card does two things. The first one is when you combo with him at the end of the battle, you get to play this card. This is a 15k, 0 cost, becomes a 20, you get to draw a card. The best part is you can do it during your turn, you can do it during your opponent's turn, both ways you get to draw a card. The thing is, if you're doing it during your turn, you get to swing with a 20k. If you do it during your opponent's turn, you get to draw a card. I mean, you get to draw a card, swing with 20k. During your opponent's turn, you get to draw a card. You get what I mean. It's really good. We're going to touch on the second part later. Of course, we are going to be playing with the new Zenkai mechanics in this deck. This card comes with the deck itself. I'm just going to talk about, I just want to talk about some interactions that we have with the new cards. SS4 Son Goku, Defender of Life. I think this comes in 1 or 2 pieces in your starter deck, so you kind of have to buy 2. This card, it's really good, and this card has the ability to end game. Let me explain how is it done. So this is 2 costs with 3 Zenkai thing, and when you play him, you get to place 1 Saiyan card underneath, and this card gains barrier. So 20k, when he comes in with your Pun's leader effect, it gains 5k, 25k, and then you get to draw a card. It is a double strike. If you tap additional 1, if Great Ape Son Goku, it's underneath it, it gains an additional 5k and dual attack for the turn. So with just this effect alone, together with Pan, this becomes a 30k double strike dual attacker. However, with Son Goku Great Ape gives whatever cards it is underneath an additional 5k. So it becomes a 35k dual attacker, double strike, and with deflag and barrier for the turn, right? And guess what? If you have Pawn, you can activate the second ability, which is to give your Z battle card the additional 5k. So this guy immediately becomes a 40k. Did I do my math right? Because this sounds a little bit too much. Let me... Yes, 40k. Dual attacker, double striker, deflag, barrier. We have to talk about the Unison, because this Unison, it's kind of like expensive to play. It's 3 energy with 15k. However, it's gonna help you so much because every time you combo once per turn, you get a +1 marker and you then draw a card. And this guy, if you have something that's 20k on the board, you can swing with double strike. So it becomes a 15k double strike, and at the end of the turn, you switch this card to active mode, and it is able to help you to tank 1 damage. So this card itself, I think it's really good, and it is so good with the Son Goku Aggressor, right? Because the Great Ape, because when you combo with that guy, you draw a card, goes down into drop area. When you play him, you get to draw a card. And then this card becomes double strike because now you have a 20k on board. All this interaction with just 0 energy. However, the reason why I want to talk about this Unison card, because we are going to be putting in a little bit counterplay. Definitely Videl, it's better. The problem with Videl is that Videl, it's 3 costs, and not 3 costs. Videl, it's 10k. We are going to be doing Yamcha here. Yamcha just to draw the card. If you don't have the SPR, don't get the SPR, you can get the SR because the SR is cheap because it comes with some starter deck. Unfortunately, not in this starter deck. It would be perfect in this starter deck. However, there might be a little bit too much value. The reason why I want to play this over Videl is just because this is a 15k. Guess what? Play it during your opponent's turn. When you play this card, get to draw a card. Alright, let's talk about a little bit of the end game option. If you're playing Pawn, I want to include Fearless Pawn. I'm not too sure how expensive this card is. I didn't check, I should have checked. But if you don't have it, just put some other cards into your drop from your starter deck, right? I think that blocker would be good. You can put that if you want to. Alright, when it comes to Fearless Pawn, when you play her, she is a 15k. You get to draw 1. She is a barrier blocker. And the best part about her is that when you play her, choose all of your other cards, your leader card, your battle card, they get additional 5k and all of them gains double strike. So if your opponent doesn't stop your board and you have a lot of boards, for example, the Great Ape, like the Son Goku Super Saiyan Z cards on your board, just put this lady over there and that your leader is going to swing with extra 5k double strike and all your battle cards extra 5k double strike. We are going to be introducing a new card. It is going to be Super Saiyan Son Goku Pawn and Super Saiyan Trunks Galactic Explorer. I personally really like the artwork of this card, and I like this card, and I believe in the potential of this card. We are going to be doing Champa, so this card is just very amazing, because what you do here is once you have the Unison on the board, you take this card, put it under your Unison against 1 marker. Why not? It doesn't minus anything, except that 1 card in your hand, but I would say that keeping the Unison alive, being a blocker, kind of helps it a lot. And the best part about this is that at any one point in time, you can tap 3, you play this card comes out, and then if you do a Spirit Boost 3, this is 30k triple attacker, and once your opponent doesn't block it or something like that, just Champa, it becomes a 40k just like that. And with the ability to board clear, because if you Spirit Boost 3, the whole entire board gets a minus 30k. I like it. And one of the things is, you know that I'm playing Great Ape Son Goku, the Aggressor, Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku, Senses Return. These cards are really good. They come with the starter deck, so I'm not going to talk about them. However, they are, very importantly, Son Goku GT 4 cores and up, because we are going to be slapping something on top of them. It is going to be Broken Limit Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku, and this card himself, it comes with the starter deck, so we don't have to pay any money for it. We are going to be tapping 1, place 1 card from your hands into the drop area, and now it's 25. This card comes in no matter what at 30k, because it's gonna get the 5k from your evolve target as well. If you're going to be playing him the first time for the turn, you're going to get 30k and you get to draw a card. So he's going to come out at 30k. But he has a special thing. When one of your cards attack, it doesn't have to be him. Any of your card that attacks, he gains additional 5k. So swing with your Unison, swing with your battle card, swing with every other thing. This is just going to get pumped bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And either, if you want to swing with him, it's totally fine, because once he gets 40k or more, he gets triple strike. Or just tap 1 and slap triple flash on top of this guy, and you gain every single one, right? I think so. Let me check. Yes, it's an auto, so it gains, it's not permanent, it gains all this, like 5k, 5k, 5k. Now you stack all the 5k minimum. I think you're gonna be stacking at least 2 5ks. So now you have triple flash. Triple flash, it's a game ender, because when you play him, you get to draw 2 cards. After you swing with him, imagine you have like additional 10k, or you get additional 15k. This is a 45k triple strike, and because and your opponent cannot activate counter against this card, because your leader, it's a red Saiyan. So your opponent either has to block it, or your opponent has to just to tank it, and this has deflect. That means it's gonna come in very safely. So this whole chain, it's kind of pretty safe to play, and we're gonna be ending with one of, I think, a very iconic card in this card game. It's gonna be Triple Flash Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku. Best mod, cards also included in the starter deck. Hey guys, so this is the deck list itself. Let me know, how did you find it? Some points to take note is that this King Piccolo, the new ruler, can be a little bit expensive. It's a free swing, right? And it's a 15k, that means it comes out. If it's the first card that you're playing, you might be able to get this 20k and go for swing. Once he swings, it gets an additional 5k, 25k double strike. Opponent cannot activate blocker against this card. So this card, it's really good in this deck. A little bit pricey, if not, just switch it to something else. Strategy of Universe 7, we have a lot of like a Super Saiyan on board. Actually, I think except for Yamcha, we are only gonna be getting Super Saiyan on board, so why not play the strategy of Super 7? If not, this is the deck itself. I think it's pretty good. We have come to the part of this video where I would like to hear from you. What do you think about this deck? What are some of the changes that you will make? But take note, please let me know, because and also keep it theme as possible, because that's what I'm trying to do. You can see this theme over here. It's just Dragon Ball GT, all right? So, but I would like to hear from you, and also which starter decks do you think it's gonna be the best. Hey guys, we have come to the end of this video. If you like this video, I appreciate it. Give this video a like, subscribe, want to support me and the channel, and I'm pretty active on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, link down in the description below. Stay safe, stay healthy, enjoy playing the Dragon Ball Super card game. I hope you guys are okay. See you guys in the next video.